So I figured I would make a second video. I got the bug fixed with the spins and the bets. Got that fixed. There's some more things I want to do with the software, but I'm just waiting for a good time to take it down and do some more stuff. But right now, we're at 747. So and now is the time to go and use the sun deck. The sun deck of our shelter is super helpful. Um, it actually improves our expectation when we include monetary amounts in that and that equation. And I think that's really smart to do because I mean, just having the ability to lower our bets like that and still make money is just super awesome. And then the ratio, should we get hit on the sun deck, we're going to come back at 4-1 to recover that debt. And that is superlative. It's so much of a better statistical picture. It actually improves the expectation, it improves the statistics because, practically speaking, we need to include monetary amounts because what are we doing? We're not just running statistics, we're betting money. So we're on the sun deck now, so this is going to be 1 unit, and we're betting half a unit basically. It's not even a unit. No, yeah, that's right. It's half a unit because a unit is actually two in the system. We've got a bankroll to support 2 units. I mean, 1 unit, which is a size of, say, $2, whatever it is, 2 chips. Okay. And so let's get started spinning, and let's just take a look statistically what we have here. What's driving this is this very favorable PLE. Okay. We are in the reason we're on the sun deck right now is because we're under the assumption that this is a negative trend that's about to collapse. Okay. And on the outside chance that it's going to go another 25 spins. I mean, I don't want to be involved after 25 more coups. I'm going to go into the shelter at that point, but I want to bring this down a little bit from 80. I want it to come down closer to 50, and it'll be 55 by the time I'm done. So, and I'm willing to take, go ahead. If I get hit here, that's fine. I'm going to come back very fast to get that debt back. But let's go ahead and do these spins, and I'll get it on video. And here, let's see. Here we go. Okay. I added some sound effects, so it'll help out in the process. It'll beep to let me know to change the bet. I find that helpful, and even if it could be annoying. Okay. And let's see here. Okay. And here we go. It wants 3 units now. Okay. There it is. Double Street 31 to 36 again. On fire over here at 49 on the hit to spin ratio. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, our hit to spin ratio on our 1 to 6 is very good at negative 26. I mean, this is like incredibly good. So, okay, 4 units. And there we are. And that's going to be an all-time high, and that's going to be 407.50. One of the things I'm thinking of doing is taking the balance high and moving it down here, and then I can cut the size of the screen all the way out to like I can close it in some. Yeah, I can close it in a ton, and that'll make it smaller. So that'll be really cool. And let's keep going here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This HS ratio. That's a short-term indicator is what that is. It shows short-term swings that we can follow, but it doesn't. It's not like it's 100% reliable. Where as long as this is negative, we don't get a PLE. That doesn't work. That's not true. The long-term indicator will trump the short-term indicator, um, it's the long-term indicator is the reason why I'm betting. But there are times when the short-term indicator can bring an overcorrection, okay, to the point that the progression fails, and that's why we have, what is it, rule? I don't know which rule number it is, but it's the HS ratio. Let me see here. This is going to be 50756. Okay. And yeah, that can happen if it gets like, because think of it, if it's longer than the progression length and it gets an overcorrection, it's going to cause the progression to fail. Okay, see, that's the key behind it. And so it's not like the short-term indicator is totally irrelevant, because it is relevant, and it is helpful. Okay, and we have 507.58 now, and let's keep going. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the HS ratio, short-term swing here. All right, and now we're at 507.63, and keep going. Okay, 14. Okay, 7. Okay, something just came out of here. 16 to 21 just had a progression loss. And wow, that number's moving slow. Really slow. I can't believe how slow that number's moving. Oh my gosh, this is just like such a bad downward trend that it finally collapsed because it was so slow. Man, that would have been a terrible number to be betting. Okay, but I mean, we see the HS ratio. Notice the HS ratio was so big before this PLE hit. It's very interesting, yeah. Um, and, well, anyway, let's see. That was a 7. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay. See, on the sun deck, I don't even care if I take a hit. I mean, that's the beautiful thing. I mean, I'm not totally like, I don't care. I'm going to go into the shelter here shortly because it's stupid just to take hits. That's just dumb. I'm sorry, but it is. I mean, why should I risk anything at all? If I don't have to. You know what I mean? I can take some decent profit and not be greedy about it and just, wait for things to clear up a little bit. That's all. I mean, So, but I mean, I'm just like not concerned about it because I'm not in a position where I'm going to be losing an inordinate amount of money. So, just let's see, 507.67. All right, so it's pretty much done its correction. I mean, we're still probably going to get some more good hits out of it, but not for long. It's going to do a long-term counter swing here at a certain point. I don't think it's yet, though. I don't think it's going to happen yet. It's coming. Yep. All right. There we go. And so 507.72. Keep going. And yep, we're still good. Holding. Ooh, okay. What was that? All right, 22 to 27. All right. Yeah, this is see, the HS ratio was really extended up high. Okay, because it was up at 20. Or is that right? Yeah, it was up at plus 20. Which, okay, but then it came back, crashed all the way down, and there were, the PMI was, apparently the PMI was about 30. I mean 28. So there's about 28 there, but I mean there might have been some more losses in there. I don't know. So, but here we go. Keep going. All right, and that's going to be it. And it's kind of nice to be in a position where if you take a loss, you're in an advantageous position. I love that feeling, and that's what the Sun Deck provides. It just provides an area to make money safely. That's what I love about it. Even if the worst happens, you're about to come back and just decimate it, and recover big time, really fast. And I love that. So, and that's the genius of this system and the twist, and to why it's better. I mean, it just is. So, oh wow, there we go. Okay, we crossed the threshold now. Let's see, 507.81. So this, I mean, anywhere from this point onward, we can very easily see a counter trend. So we're going to start slowing. The number's probably going to start slowing down here soon. And yeah, it's getting there. Let's see here, 507.84. Now, we're only going to be on this number if it gets outrageous. We're going to go into the shelter. Okay. Because we only want to work with conforming numbers, and we don't want to risk ourselves getting a PLE because of the massive discrepancy caused by the HS ratio, which is generating so many hits. Okay, we don't want to get hit. I mean, that's likely to bring a PLE. So I'm not going to risk. Why should I risk that? But so far, gosh, plus 15 is pretty amazing. So let's see how far we go. Oh man, this is really correcting. Let's see, 507.97. Now we're at 20, so let's see if it breaks the barrier. I'll just go right into the shelter. And that's too boring for a video, so. I mean, it's not like the shelter's not a ton of fun, don't get me wrong. It's just boring for a video. It's not exciting at all. Oh, wow, 21. So we have 507.98. Alrighty. It's just nice to be able to relax and not have to worry, So, number 10, 34. Okay, this may be the turnaround here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is it. It's going to correct. And let's see how far it goes. Number 10. Okay, now we want 3 units. Is it going to crash through? Yes and no. I can't tell you which. I don't know what the trend is. I don't know what the trend. It's going to show us what it's going to do, and I'm prepared for all the eventualities. So, but chances are it's not going to crash through on this spin, on this coup attempt. And number 5. Okay. But it's definitely, as you can see, correcting, which is definitely was called for. I mean, it was obvious to be able to predict this counter trend. So, and it's no surprise. Okay, and there we go. And so now 508.01. Okay. And now we're at 13, so let's see what it does. Is it going to continue on its correction, or is it going to turn the other way? I mean, how is this going to look? That's kind of exciting to try to figure out which way it's going to go. And either one can kind of happen. It's sort of really questionable, The PMI is really high. I mean, that's pretty obvious. So 2 units, and it looks like it's correcting. That's what it looks like. We're almost at expectation now. And yeah, I think that's expectation. Yeah, and yep, it's correcting. So all right, let's watch this correction and see how far it goes. And don't think it's going to crash through, but we have a high PMI, so this will let us know which is it. Is this a downward trend that is going to correct early, or not? Is this going to be statistically conforming to the long-term indicator and go down even lower? So 4 units. Okay, here we go. And that's what we're watching right now. And we're in such an advantageous position to be able to watch it. The sun deck, we're catching rays. I mean, we got our sunglasses on. We're getting a tan. I mean, it's like totally cool. All right. And now we want 7 units. Okay. 22. Now we want 8 units. Yep. Okay, so this is a significant correction at this point. I'm saying that it's now I'm going to call for a hit. I mean, okay, so we'll see what happens. Now we want 10 units. Here we go. All right. In other words, I'm saying a hit is statistically due, if you will. Now we want 12 units. Okay. And now we want 14 units. Okay. All right. And now 17. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. 35. All right. This will be like really good if we get a hit here. If we get a progression loss, it'll be like highly playable. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 21. I'm sorry, betting 21. So here we go. Okay, and then we're gonna bet 25 unit. They're not actually units. They're half units. But okay, 25. There we go. All right. Now this is getting wow. Pretty much overcorrection at this point. So let's see what happens. We want 30 now. I'm saying a hit is definitely 2. And okay, now we're at 36. There we go. Oh wow. Okay, now it's way up here. So 7. Okay, 7 chips. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that'll be 9 now. So I don't want to count out 9. I'm just going to go 5 and 4. All right, here we go. Okay. And 10. Okay, here we go. Bingo. And that was very nice. So we have 50804. Okay. Now that was a very strong correction that brought it back into statistical normality, if you will. Okay. I still want to bet another seven coups. So I'm going to keep going. I think the statistics are very, very favorable for this to give me some quick hits. So here we go. 1 unit. I mean 1 chip. Half a unit. 27. So I say an early hit is definitely due now. I think it's going to, on the short term, I think it's going to turn around. And there it is. So, okay. And we go 50806. I think it's going to continue to turn around. It's going to correct on the correction. See, now it's going the other way. That's what I think. I think we're going to get a quick hit here. Yep, and there it is. Okay, so you can kind of follow the short-term trend, but it's when it breaks out that's the dangerous thing. I'm going to redo that. It's 508.10. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, okay, I got 5 more. I'm going to do 5 more coups. Whoa. All right, so now I think it's going to go the other way. It's going to turn around. 508.15. And, I think it's going to hit a late hit now. That's what I think. Or it's a medium-sized hit. Okay, it's not late, but just like it's going to go a little bit before it hits, I think. So let's see what happens. But did you see how it overcorrected when it crashed down? That's what I'm talking about. These large hit to spin ratios, when they get way up there on the positive side and then it overcorrects, that's just deadly. That'll kill us, and that's why we have a limit and we go into the shelter. That's why we do that. So here we go. 31, 17. Yep, see, it's taken its time to hit, and that's what I was saying. That's what it's going to do. But now a hit is due, okay? And let's see here. That's 3 units. It's hit. I think we're going to get a hit any spin. That's what I'm saying. And let's see what happens. I mean, can it go and overcorrect on me? Of course, but I don't. I'm saying what is statistically due. That's what I. That's the only thing I've got. You know, statistics. So we go 5 units now. Kind of messed that up. 27. Okay. Now we got 6 units. A hit is due. It is. It absolutely is. 7. And then we'll go 8. 14. Okay. 10. Now we're on 10. Okay. And now we're going to go 12. Okay. And then that when this hits, there's going to be a nice tight run of spins also. A couple, at least 2 or 3, I think. So that's kind of the pattern. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. 17. Okay. And there it is. And again, overcorrection. See. Now we got 508.18. All right, so I think well. It's not all that hot, but I think we're gonna get a good, nice, maybe a couple of a couple of hits here soon, and then we'll see what happens. It's gonna Short-term trend's gonna go the other way now. That's what I think. It's gonna turn around, and it's kind of fun. You know, we can just spin and try to figure out which way it's gonna go, and kind of watch it. You know. Okay. Whoa. All right, that's interesting. We hit expectations. So it's actually continuing to correct. So it's very interesting. Um, okay. And I can take nothing from it. I mean, there's no. It doesn't indicate. In other words, like, does that affect the the PLE or anything? I have absolutely no idea. I have no way to know. All I can say is that it's overcorrecting. That's all I know. So I expect to hit any moment. We're definitely due for a hit. So this overcorrection is going to produce a nice counter trend in our favor when it hits. I mean, and of course it doesn't have to. But just saying, if you're looking at the normal flow of statistics, this is going to hit any second, and it's then going to produce a nice run of hits in our direction. But if we don't have the normal flow of statistics, which is guaranteed that it's going to happen to us at some point, okay, then that's different. Okay, but and we'll deal with that when that occurs. But so far, all we have is an overcorrection, and now I think we're definitely going to get some fast hits, for sure. Well, not for sure. It can't be for sure. But when I meant for sure, I meant it like euphemistically. Like in other words, I'm certain that it's called for. Okay, and normal patterns say so. So there you go, bingo. And there's one hit. So let's see how many more. We're gonna get. I'd say 2, 3 more. 23. And we're gonna do one more coup, so we have to drop off. There's the second one, 2 in a row. See, I'm not just blowing smoke here. This is the pattern. So we got 508.28. Okay, and now the PLE is down at negative 55, that's 25 coups. Um, and I'll take another coup because I'll just follow this HS ratio for right now. I mean, if I can get it to 50, it'll make me happier. So let's just see what happens here. I don't want to go below 50, so I'm not going to go below 50. So here we go. What do I expect? I expect to hit fast. That's what I expect. So 23, and there it is. And let's see, we got 408.31, 508.31. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. I think I'm gonna get. I should get a medium, if not a fast hit. Medium, if not fast. Yeah. And the only reason is because the last hit was fast. So that might move it into the medium category, but it's the correction is being called for statistically. I mean, the hit is being called for statistically. So I think it's medium, if not fast hit. Well, we just hit expectations, so it's this is in the medium category. I think we get a hit any moment. So, oops, we were betting too much. Now, how did that occur on us? That was bet number 7. Okay, I just added a chip when I wasn't supposed to. Is that it? What was it? Well, I have no idea what the last bet was. I might lose money on this one. I don't know. I was busy talking or whatever. So anyway, oh, this is going to be an overcorrection, which is pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting that, but that's what we're into. And let's see what happens. Um, I think it bodes well for the future once we get this hit. It's going to come back with more fast spins for us. And 6. All right. And we got all-time high 508.35. Let's see if we lost money. Nope, we got it 2 units. And let's go here. Yep, I'm gonna keep going. Another 3 coups. I'm definitely expecting a fast hit here. There it is. And let's go with 508.39. I expected, another fast hit. I think it's been overcorrecting too much. And there it is. And that's 508.41. Okay, I'll take one more coup and I'm done. I don't even need to be on the sun deck. It's not even. It's just not necessary to force myself to lose. It's just not necessary. 508.44. And that's it. I'm gonna let it spin through from here on out. The PMI is obviously above where it needs to be. In other words, just on what I call blind statistics, we should have gotten a PLE. Okay, but if we look to the long term of things, statistically, we've had more PLEs than was statistically called for. Okay, and that's by over 50 coups, or 50 coups exactly. So, it could honor this and even go beyond it. Okay, which means another 50 coups could roll off of here, and we still don't have a progression loss. It's certainly possible, but I don't. Why push it? Why? It's not necessary to push it and force a loss. I just don't feel like it. I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to go into the shelter and I'll post this one and I'll see you guys when I get out. Thanks for watching.